lakad matatag!
Normally. The Void Spirit with Maz. Already for the stack. It's a relatively peaceful laning stage on the boys, but there's the dive. Tavo becomes the first blood. And of course, okay, J. I'm not going to be saying G anymore. It's not kilograms, it's kilojoules. And there goes King RD down. Another death on, and again, onto Lalatrani. Hijack, getting kind of hijacked in their own lane. Who stomped to get it out there? Good bushwhack, but eating the tree goes to Beatley. Just executing the Centaur, and that is gonna put the first kill. Top gank, trying to be initiated by Electronic. Perfect on the Remnant. Oh, the bushwhack follow-up is not bad. They do manage to somehow catch those trees, but still, Electronic with the level 4 Resonant Pulse will not escape. There is no escape. All Electronic are trying to earn that 0 escape, dissimulate perfectly into the Shadow Fiend's Reckoning of the Souls. King Odi goes down, but even so, goes to Bila. Just can't hack this, although there's a good Echo Stomp with the arena. I told you, it's a foreshadow, and they are actually gonna give the kill to the Shadow Fiend. But a 6-3, instead it's a 1k now. Of course, with the BKB, they are looking for early fights, with 4DR getting caught. Speaking of early fights, and basically with the hoof stomp and the jump, kinetic field onto kinetic field, it might be trouble. Stampede used by Hijack, and after the 4DR death, it is going to be JP running into Costabile, but the Echo Stomp, it might be bait, only into the Void Spirit so far, but they are going to be catching Costabile in this fight. The Simulate works, and you do actually catch the carry of Keatstar so far. Ukumari is just winning and owning this fight. Tawa trying to find a single kill, but KJ goes down, and after the backline, they're just gonna finish off Tavo. It's a team wipe at minute 14 for Ukumari. AP is gonna go straight for a little bit of Roche control. 4DR rotating, trying to deny this tower away from Hijack, going for the hoof stomp and the double edge. And they are going to go for this fight. Ukumari is not going to let this go without a kill. It really looks like they want this bad, but Costa Bila still has that Reckoning of the Souls, even though they don't have an arena. No catch with the spear this time for 4DR. Spear back, no catch on the other side, but it is going to be the death of Costa Bila. Oh, the Remnant almost hitting 4DR, but with the glimpse back, it might just spell death in the name. Perfect jump in by JP. Splitter, gonna catch Electronic. Oh, and Tavo spins in. Meanwhile, in the backline, we do have a little bit of a fight. KJ goes down. Yor getting a little bit of that love from the Chakram. JP going for that backline, killing King RD, and that is 4 so far for 2. Can they get that 5th one? Nah, Tavo's just too tanky. There's just 0 chill in this game. Been shot here. But what next? Timber chain up. Tavo jumping in, getting bushwhacked, getting static field. The Timber Saw is gonna get deleted. Reckoning of the Souls trying to save the situation of good arena onto 3. But the Shadow Amulet, it might just save Hijack. No turn from the side of Keatstars. 20. With the Witchblade and going for the Kaya Sanj build, Electroni will go aggressive, Aegis or not. So on this Void Spirit. King RD just not finding those saving items so far. There might be a blink for a better position later on, but it is going to be a tier 2 save attempt this time from the boys on Ukumari's side. A glimpse back onto 4DR. They do not manage to catch Costa Bila, who has been forced to use their first charge on the BKB, but in the meantime, they might just catch another core. It is gonna be 2 for the price of, let me check, maybe onto the Disruptor. If they do manage to get the Disruptor out of the fights, will that save them? That is the question mark, waiting for an answer. King RD and KJ fighting in the trees. It might just be the Disruptor. A good steal onto the kinetic field, but a Stampede just trying to go out. Kustabile just disappearing off my camera because I was just focusing on JP. Yor might just die, but Talvo's still gonna die as well. Hijack catching KJ. The Simulate join up. And it is just a massacre. 40R isn't hijacking this position. Counter smoke onto 3. They are just gonna jump into it. Hijack in the middle of the thickening. And now they just delete 40R. Costa Bilan using the BKB, trying to get a little bit of damage onto Hijack, but still not killing this. Oh no, there's the cleanup. Buyback. Oh, JP does go down in this fight. A little bit of chaos breaking down onto the map. King RD trying to go around 4DR, cleaning up with the buyback, getting Hijack and Kiri getting Yor as well. It might... Lalatrani searching, a little bit of baiting, jumping down with the Astral Step. Half HP onto 4DR. Chakra on the back, Glimpse on reversed, 4DR separated from their team. Sharpshooter used, 4DR down with King RD as well. Glimpse onto 4DR.
Scanning.
Look at the difference between these two carries. It's disgusting. A jump in from Electroni. I can't even finish my sentence. Kostabila just disappears. KG's next. Echo Stomp not gonna be used, says JP, shutting that down. And just destroying another one. Pistol available. Yor sacrificing themselves. Perfect vision onto the enemy. It could be Hijack's jump in. Low control onto KJ. Jumping into the Reckoning of the Souls. Hijack goes down to a quarter HP. 40R looking for the easy kill onto Kiri. And is gonna get it. Onto the Hoodwink. A little bit of turnaround, but you can actually see that Kostabile just dies right there. Lalatrani onto the turn. KJ coming in for the control. JP right in the thick of it, but still good with the attribute shifts. Trying to heal up as much as possible. They might just make it out of there. They still have so much HP left. And they do still have that Aegis. JP, but a plan that is going to be turning into reality. 10 minutes later, Kostabila very bravely, is going to get sucked down and is going to get killed. The Remnant doing the work. 40R with the BKB, trying to man up here. The spear eaten by Hijack, still trying to man up. Oh, but on the back line, JP just cleans up the crew. 40R is just left alone. Not like this. Not like this. Made the Ancient fall, but it doesn't before the team wipe. And it is going to be 45-16 with it fast. It's going to be Helm of the Overlord. And then... The hell? Did I just say that? Oh, JP. Kind of in trouble. There goes the meld and the refraction. JP gets that first blood. Taking that Facebook snapshot right there into King Artie's face. Tavo, meanwhile, trying to what is this? But Nature's Grasp in your face with the Leech Storm, taking them down a pretty bit low, but there's just not enough mana here. You're going for that Grasp. It gets 2 so far. Snowball in deep. Oh, deleting the DP. KG getting that double kill for your mid. Your buyback needs to be committed. Meanwhile, Kostabile is in danger as well, getting dived by Hijack and Kiri. KJ just going in. It's 5-0 so far for Ukumari. What did I tell you? King RD going for Kiri, maybe getting Heat Stars onto this board with a 1k net worth lead of the damage from the Exorcism. Yor going around it, looking for the vision, but is none. Exorcism, good on the roll, but the boulder, does it help? Well, the snowball does, and they do take out 4DR, even though there's the Exorcism right there. The Walrus Punch finally kicking in, and King RD is in trouble. Hell no, you're not rolling out of here anytime soon. Meanwhile, down bottom, Hijack getting a little bit of Hijack themselves, but here comes the cavalry. Lalatrani looking for it. Wild Axes, there's the shard. No, the separation doesn't happen. Hijack sacrifices their life for this, but can they get Kostabile? That would be the big one. Kinetic Field, the Walrus Punch up again. 2 more right clicks. Oh, but the Chaos Strike, it's helping. It's helping. And Kostabile managed to get that double kill onto the sea. And they're gonna try and go for it. Kinetic Field, Reality Rift, Chaos Bolt as well, Rolling Boulder, up on with the catch. They seen that Kiri is coming in. They do lose the Phantasm Illusion, but Kostabile managed to get out. Glimpse back onto Kiri. We are still following Kostabile. Why are you still here? Snowball in, and they do lose Kostabile for this Rubik kill. Lalatrani does not care. They do once onto this board. And it is going to be an exorcism dive from 4DR. Hijack in trouble. Does not have the primal roar yet. And the kinetic field just closes off this Beastmaster. Cannot turn this fight around. Rolling boulder. Raising it up with the kinetic field. And Yor just disappeared. King already blocked him by the creeps. But yeah. This tier 1 tower up on the bottom. Down on the bottom, more accurately, is definitely the Ronnie. Good dodge with the snowball, but is it going to be enough? Static Storm pulled back into it. The kinetic field not being up. It was a card close, but it just did not happen. Lalatroni going in hard, trying to go up to Costabile, calculating the end of the Static Storm and going on to the CK. But will they do the catch onto 4DR? Yes, they can. And the DP just goes down with JP. Meanwhile, the Disruptor also going to get caught. It is. And yeah. Oh, those living armors from Yar. Just helping out this fight. Meanwhile, JP trying to man up in between 3 people, living up to their name as much as possible, but there is the execution from Tavo. Still, what can you do against 4 people without any ults? Tavo, Timber chaining out of here, but the snowball catches up with them. Walrus punch up into the air. That's actually half of their HP. Turn perfect from Tavo. Crit Storm as well. Still no kill. Whirling Death misses. Lalatroni manages to just Lala out of here. Oh, that Chakram does not miss though. And actually a good catch with the Boulder Smash as well. Kiri executed. Hijack might be next. Meanwhile, can they have those damages? Yes, they can, and they do. Turning armor helping out a ton. But it does not look like they want to commit to it. Snowball. Into the rollout. Overgrowth is perfect, but the Primal Roar is even better. King Ardi and Tavo going down. Without the control, Costabile might just be stuck. JP going for that damage. The Soul Siphone's not going to be good here. And meanwhile, they do get Yor, but it's going to be just 1 for the price of 4. Make that 5. KJ. Oh, those kilojoules are not helping. Kinetic field up, but all that range damage is just coming in from the right clicks. Costabile joining the fight. They're going to go on to JP, who does have the Aegis, so it does give a little bit of time for Ukumari to react to this. Aegis popped. Tavo trying to dominate. Does the team arrive? Kinetic field, static field. Oh, but the BKB reveal. JP just running out of here. Rolling Boulder not really helping. Hijack gonna get taken down. King RD is next. Glimpse back onto that Templar Assassin. No refraction available. Pull back with the reality of they're trying to go for the kill. But meanwhile, a cleanup onto the backline. Lalatroni. King RD is next. Oh no, there is no cat and mouse here. It's just death. Mr. King RD. Oh, rolling out. Rolling Boulder helping. Meanwhile, Costabile getting the backline. Tavo wrapping around, coming from the other side. KJ turning it into a fight onto Yor. Lalatroni gonna get diced and Oni. Snowball into the dive, killing at least King RD on the other side. But yeah, still glimpse backed. It's gonna be Lalatroni's death. 3 for the price of 1. Tavo trying to roll in, cleans up the trees with the chakram, a glimpse back onto that tree and protector. Yor is going to be executed publicly and exclusively. Meanwhile, down on the bottom, it is going to be a little bit of a ratting play from Hijack, and it's not going to be let afar. They are going to take, are they? No, they are not. Ooh, there's the exchange. They are going to get Lalatroni along with Hijack. But Tavo is going to go for Ukumari. Who won that exchange? Bottom is gonna be like a huge negative for Ukumari. Meanwhile, Costabile jumping onto Hijack again. This Primal Roar seems to be the primary focus of Hijack right now. King RD really wanted this kill, and they are gonna get it. Meanwhile, do we get a little search? KJ actually fishes out Yor. Taking out the Tree and Protector. It's a little bit of some sweet getting Jack. Okay, Tavo, no, not getting the vision onto Yor. A little bit of pullback on, no! Illusion dodge. from the glimpse. Lalatroni finally engaging, taking out KJ, but can they get a little bit more? Disruptor buying back, but going on to Costa Bile. You're looking for that overgrowth control, finally just does not kick it. I'm gonna go down instead onto the Treant Protector. A few more right clicks onto King RD, but getting Lalatroni is number one priority so far. Exorcism as well, killing Curious. On the other side, Exorcism still killing so many people. It's finally dealing that damage that they've been waiting for. 3 onto the side of Ukumari. I might be overstating this. Oh no. But still, it's now with Costabile up onto the control. Sitting down on the meld. And stun is available again. Can they keep this up? Talvo is going to be needed. Meld into Silver Edge, trying to get out of here. Well, is there vision on this? They're still trying to search. They finally find, because of the Gem of True Sight, onto Talvo. And Talvo, with the Whirling Death and the good old Chakram combo, get that kill. Yor onto the dieback. It does give a tiny-ass window for Keat Stars. Going on to Kiri next, 4DR, with the control and the silence. It is gonna be a dead Rubik. Basically, clearing out a tier 3 and a whole Rex. That will give it to Lalatroni. He's still trying to go for the wave cut, and it might be Costabile in a little bit of trouble. Rolled back. This could be the Aegis. A little bit of stun down, a little bit of disarm, and JP getting pushed out of their own base. The Templar is going to go down, and Costabile is still alive. A minute and a half onto the Aegis. They're trying to get that little bit of more damage. Lalatroni finally cleaning up the Aegis. Lalatroni going to get caught. The Tusk is in another heap of trouble. With BKB being used, Primal Roar, a little control onto Costabile. Phantasm used. Get the yeet out of here. Yor is going to die for this, but still, 80 seconds without the TA is going to be trouble for Ukumari. Keat Stars looking to even up this tier 3. Getting the cheese, getting that ready. PT in the backpack. Costabile not looking to die here. Talvo with the cleanup. Snowball. Oh, into the fountain. Get me out of here. With the Chakram back. Talvo trying to yeet out of there with the chain. Managing to be killed. That is death. Even though those GG boots came out, it's just not going to be enough. 30 seconds before those fortifications come out. Reality Rift onto Lalatroni, trying to go for this kill. 16 seconds onto the TA. Ukumari needs to hold on to this. They cannot let this happen. The Hex goes onto Lalatroni, and it does mean the Tusk is going to die. 7 more seconds onto the TA. JP wants those double lives, even if they have to die for this. They want to survive. Lalatroni with the snowball rolling in. It's gonna be deep. Up with the cheese. They're gonna be in trouble. BKB used the Tusk looking for something to right hook into, but it's just not gonna happen. Out with the kill. King RD might just get caught. Rolling out. Not gonna happen either. And KJ and King RD are gonna die as JP respawns. It's gonna be 3. Really good for Ukumari here. And with a 5-man smoke coming in from Keat Stars, it might just be the bloodbath we're looking for. Shiva looking to find something. We're going in the blink play. Costabile finding hijack. Going for that next play up onto the top. King RD following them. JP might be next, but oh, there's the 4 stuff. Pulling all the waves in, and they want to go up to this high ground onto this last tier 3. Costabile. Phantasm not available for 10 more seconds. It's gonna be tough. Exorcism tier 3 just basically tearing into the tier 3. Raised up, telekinesis going on to the back line. Costabile gonna get kicked back. It's gonna be tough here. Walrus punching with the control. Phantasm needs to be used by Costabile. Trying to fight out with all the 4 out. And there, with the Reality Rift and the Primal Roar, they still can't manage to kill out this tier 3. Keat Stars having the lead, but still losing Costabile. It's gotta hurt. Fraction Instance is trying to tank out damage, but with a TA, which feels weird. Roshan, in the meantime, respawns on us at minute 45. And there's just so much action to follow. Snowball onto the snowball. Lalatroni might be in trouble. They want to take this fight. Keat Stars shouldn't take this. Kick out. Talvo with the chains. Riding it out. Chakram not catching on perfectly, but there's a Lotus Orb. Overgrowth. Just a little hold onto the Timber Saw. Telekinesis onto telekinesis, but just right clicks would be enough onto Tavo. But Tavo was just not gonna take it alone. If you want to kill me, you're coming. Roshan number 4, ladies and gentlemen. It might just be King RD coming in for the steal, getting kicked out of there. Yeet! This is our Roshan. Trying to pick up as much as possible. King RD does manage to pick up the cheese and the Aghanim Scepter, but gonna get Primal Roared into it. Losing that Gem of True Sight, KJ. The Aether Lens is helping. Costabile finding those kills. And after the clear out sale, it might just be JP picking up the Aegis. But the blessing is definitely... Oh, there's the Hex. Oh, Trani's in trouble. Oh boy, you messed up now. Here comes 4DR. Trying to roll out of here. Snowball. Oh no. Oh no. Kicking Tavo out and then trying to escape with that, but the glimpse back coming in from KG. It might just spell death. 21 seconds before the BKB and 2 minutes without the Tusk. It's not looking good. Class defense. It was the better draft, but eventually this CK came online. Even so, JP's not gonna give it up without a fight. The last tier 4. Armored up once more. 80 seconds and oh, it kicks in! I thought it's not gonna kick in, but the backdoor kicks in. Roll up in with King RD, going on for Yor. Costabile is next, and they're gonna go for JP. It's gonna be them against the world, but the Beastmaster is gonna be up just in time for this. Finally, the creeps break in at the bottom. JP with the BKB, trying to hold on as much as possible, but it's just not gonna be enough. GG is finally gonna be called by Kiri and Hijack. Well, 2 against the world might just not help. Well, the Exorcism cleaning it out. 46 to 33 at 49 minutes. It's gonna be so... Let's get into it. And now with the it's gonna be interesting from Ukumari. They can even maybe try and go for a tri-lane because of course Hijack can hold out for a little bit with the Centaur Warrunner diving into those waves. I mean, Tree Gap has been used. 2 on the runes, make it 3, and they are gonna go for that first blood on to King RD. Hijack is gonna take the kill. Meanwhile, Lalatrani on the Rubik? What the hell is going on? Meanwhile, 4DR is gonna be taken down. Up onto that turn. This is why I read out drafts. AJ. Another cookie. The cookie gonna miss. Meanwhile, Hijack. Just basically double-siding KJ. Boost Stomp is available, but can you do the catch? Not really. Disengaging from the exchange. It's gonna be a Rubik mid? Basically ruining Tavo's game to the high heavens. JP all alone. Or either way. Yeah, there are a few spells just to steal. I'm interested to see the position 2 Rubik shine here. JP! Oh my god, down into the mark, but still gonna die to Tavo's right clicks. In the meantime, King RD goes down as well. But a way better exchange for Keystar so far. And the Malphus onto JP. Almost getting the career for King RD. Turn on to Tavo with the tag team toss up. Meanwhile, trying to slow them down, but JP going a little low. Getting Tavo in the meantime. King RD just cannot right click that JP. More fling down. And the Eidolon damage is just not going to be enough. Yor with that save. With the snowball. JP so low. Where's my tango? Yor. This was your job. This is all your fault. JP. Meanwhile, Lalatrani. Pull up Crypt Swarm. Relatively high CD right now onto the Rubik. And a good turn. A good save on KJ by Costabile. Even though they went down really, really low. Kiri doing very low so far. And the Thunder Strike doing the work. JP in the meantime dies up top. There's just non-stop action. After 7 minutes of dotes, Yor just gonna get stuck. King RD. Toss up. And one shall go up. Oh, damn. Yor is gonna get Black Yord. Hold. First BH of the game used onto the position 5. Some might call it overkill. I just call it a kill. Meanwhile, hijack. Gonna get a little bit hit. Hoof stomp, just not gonna get used. It's kind of a waste. Gonna go on to Costabile, but 40R is just gonna take the kill. Good of the gank. The DP is happy. Meanwhile, Tavo throwing back the Morphling and into the Malefice straight up. JP's having a very hard time on this top lane at minute 9. Tavo, a little low. Malefice back. Thrown into JP's hands. The Eidolon Master goes down. A little bit of lags coming through, which I'm not really happy about, but there comes the haste rune onto the Rubik. You're going for it. Shards. Still on with the hold. Malefice. Holding out onto the Tusk. Mechanism out. Static Storm on the other side. The Rubik is very low right now in this fight. And there goes down the Rubik. You're alone. But JP jumping into 4. Getting Tavo out. But that is just not going to be worth it so far. Stampede used to save the morph. But there's the glimpse back. Oh, you're back into it, baby. Welcome to the jungle with the avalanche. Oh, a 40R with the execution. 13 to 11. It goes. Mid-tier 1 is going to help him a ton out in the long run. Meanwhile, you're up with the right hook. That's a good exchange. Meanwhile, Curie coming in. Mechan used out. You're going to die. Static Storm onto the Rubik again. Oh, Lala. Just not going to Lala out of here. Telekinesis up, but here comes the toss. And oh, the damage joins from the Crypt Swarm. Goes Stabile. Looking for that kill. Talking about like 1k now for difference. Or 1.3 basically between them and Costabile. Meanwhile, King Artie, here comes the cavalry. They're gonna go for the tiny, which seems like a minor kill, but I think these are gonna be the big kills right now. Yours gonna go down, that's one, but the big ones are just coming in. Soul Siphon in, glimpse back onto Hijack. Cookied out. Kiri's trying to help as much as possible. Here comes the Stampede. They're repositioning. This is what they won game 1 with so far. Costabile, half HP. JP trying to fight this. With the Morphed. And Costabile just trying to arm the toggle out of here. Tavo still surviving this. KJ trying to fight it around. Meanwhile, 4DR looking for them kills. Going for that mid lane Rubik. And they're gonna get him. Alatroni going down into this. That is going to be something worth playing for. And pulling back, they get Yor as well. So I did get the spit right. Alatroni gets the Crypt Swarm right with the telekinesis as well. I don't think the snowball will be on time. It is still catching up onto Constabile. There is a little bit of light steal. There is no time to arm the toggle, but there is a kill to be had. King Artie on the turn. Stampede up. Just to deter everyone else, a toss-up onto Hijack, but the Hoof Stomp is there, and they are going to take the Tiny as a little bit of help. Goody. Alatroni. Gonna get... Oh, Thunderstrike, not Glimpse of Rooney. Kinetic Field is good, but Exorcism is better. 40R wants to chase this. There's the Glimpse back into the Static Storm. They're actually gonna get Alatroni. You're gonna turn on to KJ, but that is just an ill attempt to die. It's tossed up, cleaned up. They actually get the Tusk as well. You're not gonna get anything out of that guy. Or are they? Lives back with the Static Storm. They are gonna go onto the Tusk. Expelling an ultimate for it is going to be interesting. Meanwhile, King Artie jumping into so many people. KJ not finding anyone on the other hand. Alatroni might get caught. Glimpse is available if they want to come back. They are just going to die with the Rubik. And it is going to be a monster kill streak onto 40R. Just farming out, chilling out as much as possible. The JP illusions revealing in the mid lane. Yor finding the angle, but jumping into the avalanche. Poor old Hijack. Midnight Pulse doing the work with Tavo. Yor trying to find that control with the Stampede. With the reline, And meanwhile, Tavo just buying back. JP looking for that control, but keep in mind, the Enigma is coming back. JP gonna go down in between 4. Toss out. Not gonna happen. There's a snowball. Is it gonna be a Constabile control play? They're not gonna get it. Kiri goes down as well. And is it gonna be a little more? Oh, Lalatroni. Oh no. Silenced up. Stunned down and taken. JP with the BKB and the Manta still managing to get wrecked in the triangle. It might just be enough. Meanwhile, KJ, Static Storm, Kinetic Field, not holding Kiri, but it might just be enough damage with the Malefice to go around it. Tavo might just die back here. BKB used, Stampede on the other hand, Hijack, they want to reset this. Constabile defending their Enigma with this control like we don't appreciate rodents in Dota 2. Meanwhile, KJ finding Kiri. I mean, yeah, eventually finding Kiri. The Thunderstorm and Constabile just jumping in for the Courier and Kiri themselves. This tier 2 tower pressure eventually causing the last tier 2
Dire's top tower has fallen.
to fall down on the Dire side.
Dire's top
Ukumari.
tower is under attack.
And a bit of trouble. King Artie jumping in a little deeper. That DD, it's just doing the work. Electroni going down. Yor is next again. And down for 45 seconds. It's not looking good.
Dire's top tower is
Oh, that is why my camera work is horrible. Meanwhile, there's a walrus punch up there from Yor. Little control onto King RD, who's basically being force-staffed back and forth in between that Static Storm. But a black hole from Tavo is gonna catch 3 with the toss as well. No kills so far, but the tree toss is gonna catch Yor. Lalatroni gonna get executed by Tavo, but JP is basically the big ass target right there. Toss basically for control with the Tiny, but the real Tiny is gonna roll around onto JP. Here comes Constabile, and the Reality Rift is gonna control and kill that morph. 4DR, basically TPing like 4 lengths. Oh, Phantasm up in 15 seconds, but it looks like Constabile doesn't want to go to the end play. So far, they do believe, I think, that this Morphling has a buyback. Jump in by King RD, Constabile joining up. Quarter of an HP so far onto the CK, but Lalatroni going down is basically just gonna be GG.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
There it is right now by Kiri. It's gonna be a 2-1 affair for Keat Stars.
Dire's
Constabile CK just works again. Control C, Control V, take out that drop.